Ahora sí estamos en vivo, probando audio para que no nos escuchen de lejitos. Probando. Ok, ya está conectado el audio. Un, dos, tres.
1, 2, 3.
¿Se escucha?
Sí. A ver, otra vez.
Bueno.
No. Otra vez escuchando.
No, ¿verdad?
Escúchale.
Otra vez, otra vez. 1, 2. Probando. Ok, ahora sí. ¿De verdad?
A ver, hablemos más.
¿Qué dice el público? ¿De verdad?
¿Tú crees que sí? 1, 2.
1, 2, 3.
A ver, mira, tírate una vez.
Bueno, probando.
¿Está bien?
No, todo está lejos.
Estás bonito.
Otra vez. Probando. 1, 2, 3. Probando.
Rico.
Bueno.
Todavía está lejos.
Bueno.
Ahí está.
¿Ya me escuchas?
Yes.
Ok, ya.
Yes. 1, 2.
¿Qué tal, chicos? Muy buenas tardes, noches a todos. ¿Cómo están?
Noches.
Ya estamos aquí otra vez en otro episodio más de Let's Talk, mi amor. Y pues estamos aquí acompañados de mi bellísima, hermosísima esposa. ¿Cómo estás, mi reina?
I'm good.
Bien.
¿Y tú?
Bien, aquí.
Medio cansada, pero aquí andamos.
Dijo Franco bien y se chingó.
Ok, pues tengo que aprender a contestar como un hombre. Bien.
Aquí estamos con otro episodio más, guys. Man, I think like the week is going fast I feel como que I don't know if it's because of ¿cómo se llama? The depth and the work that we have to be going on.
Ay, sí.
Las chingas que nos llevamos, but I feel like como que every week is starting to get more exciting, como más no sé. There's more stuff that we can talk about. And on today's episode, guys, it's gonna be something that honestly really touched my heart, and
I can't tell.
I really wanted to talk about it because it's something that not a lot of people pays attention to.
He been sad for the few days.
It is something sad, guys.
I know.
You know, we're gonna be touching about
Pero sí te pegó un poquito así como más.
No, es que sí. We're gonna be talking about the importance of reaching out to our loved ones, to our family members, to our neighbors, to our coworkers, or our surrounding. You know, just to make sure we're good
That you
And
see every day, that person has to be there.
yeah, like it's and funny enough, I actually would like to start with a quote that I saw today, that he says that we have to be nice to everybody, right? Because we don't know the fights that they are currently going through.
Yeah.
And it's something we definitely need to pay very much a lot more attention into our surroundings, because I mean, we get it. Sometimes we get up in a bad mood. We get up and we sometimes say things that we probably don't even mean it, but we really have to watch how we express ourselves, especially to somebody that we don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Especially to somebody that we is maybe just crossing our paths, because we never know what they're currently going through, the struggles, the fights that they're going through. And sometimes words can hurt people, right? And actions even more.
Too.
But I'm excited about this, and I know you even told me that you were kind of like
It's okay.
but it's I guess it's part of life. It's something that people need to kind of pay more attention to our surroundings, because so guys, that 2 days ago I woke up, and not just on TikTok but everywhere on Facebook and all that, I saw a really sad story that honestly kind of like touched my heart. To I don't know, he went through my skin, through my bones, through my heart. It would just really that I couldn't. I'm still to the process that I don't understand
Que
how
no
it happened.
comprendes cómo pasó.
Yeah, because I mean, there's this story of this lady. Her name is Denise Prudhomme. Okay.
And I know you be getting a lot of comments que esa no la historia, que la, but I guess there's more stories than that one.
No. There's actually something like, okay. So the first story, the original story that I discovered, it was about this lady named Denise Prudhomme.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 60-year-old lady that was found in her cubicle, dead on her cubicle, and she was found dead or unalive, como dicen.
Mm-hmm.
Which I'm at this point I'm a little bit confused, because I mean I tried to use the word unalive, and at another social platforms where I post my videos, a lot of people were like, stop the nonsense talking about, like, just say dead or whatever. But unfortunately some platforms doesn't allow words like that. So unalive is something that I personally thought it was something better. But according to ChatGPT,
Disease.
the correct word to describe somebody in that matter that was unalive, the correct word is deceased. Okay, so the story starts with Denise Prudhomme, who has been found in her cubicle, deceased, and she was there for 4 days.
Yeah.
This is at a Wells Fargo, and I mean, it just really caught my attention, because I mean,
And at that when you say Wells Fargo, I was like, ¿será de aquí? Pero no, ya me dijiste. I don't know where it was, ¿verdad?
yeah,
But it wasn't here.
It was someplace else that really caught my attention, because like you and me, we've both been in the cleaning business.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, especially
we know
you have to go to every room, take out trash and all that
every day.
So you can tell that not even the cleaning crew, whatever the lady who it was doing her job.
Yeah, because regardless whether, because some people say, well, maybe it was like a 3-day weekend, nobody noticed, and
No, but it wasn't this weekend. It was
no. Like something happened that it was like a 3-4 day weekend. Hola, Ise, how are you?
it's Rosie.
Sí. Some people were saying like, how is somebody gonna be in a room for 4 days? And the sad thing about this story is like they didn't even notice her body until they started smelling something.
I know.
That, like, to me, that's something that I still can't pass through my head.
And it was like a common room que no podías entrar ni nada, ¿verdad?
It was like an office. It was a cubicle.
It was a regular.
Well, I'm actually getting a little confused, because I think it was like her with Denise Prudhomme, I think it was like an actual office.
Pues sí, pero en todos modos, como decimos, la gente que va a limpiar tiene que entrar a las oficinas.
The security guards.
Yeah.
Like, come on. Like, all of those places are supposed to be like the
4
most
días.
secure.
Yeah.
And they didn't even notice about the body of that lady.
Oh, dice que soy Nasir.
Soy Nasir. Oh.
Sorry.
They like, how is it somebody gonna be there for 4 days and nobody's even gonna notice?
I know.
You know, like you walking by, you see somebody like laying down on their desk. I would just like, hey, tap the shoulder and be like, you okay? Oh crap, she's not moving. Let's call the cops.
And I'm pretty sure the position that she was, it was like.
I am pretty sure it wasn't like like sleeping on your desk, kind of like no. So, anyways, so here I am. When I hear the story, I'm thinking like, look, there was this lady that's been there for 4 days, and I can picture like for 4 days, nobody stopped by her desk and be like, hey, Miss Prudhomme, Mrs. Prudhomme, or or Miss Dennis. I don't know how they would talk to her, but can I get you some lunch? Can I don't know, you're okay, you need some water. Mm-hmm. Can I get you something? Are you okay? Just co-workers in general, right? A manager walk the floors and be like, hey, how's everybody doing? Like, to me, that right there tells me like the corporate world, like they don't really care.
They don't give a
yeah, like what the heck? Like, do they not give a damn about their employees? Is it just about like just
clock in and clock out?
Clock in, clock out, make me money, and you're good to go. No, like no. So you have people that nobody reach out. Okay, that's co-workers, employees.
Not family.
Not family. Not even a family member. Like, come on, like grandma, 60 years old.
I'm pretty sure she was a grandma. Look at the
She was a grandma. She's somebody's kid, like somebody's mom or something. Or even if she was, by herself, there's always something like, hey, Mrs. Prudhomme.
Where's she at?
I didn't, she haven't pulled up. She haven't come home. I wonder if she's okay.
Oh, yeah, in the car. If she drive,
Yeah, like, come on. You see a car parked there for 4 days and nobody, moved. Notice, like, what the heck? So it really touched my heart because I'm like, God damn. Like, well, my mission. Mm-hmm. The thing that I care about. Like, I have a heart about the elderly people that just, ever since I was little.
You were friends with the older people.
I've always had, like, older friends.
Viejito.
Yeah, viejito. Like, I don't know. Like, I have, like, a really close connection to viejitos que it just warms my heart. Most of my best friends when I was little, they were, viejitos, older people que they would, like, taught me so much about life, being responsible, being things like that I guess in a way people would think that like when I was younger, they said that I was an old soul, but that's because a lot of my friends were in that stage in their lives. So me, when I help an elderly person, it brings me joy. But when I see stories like this, it just breaks my heart because it's like we've become so busy in our lives. We've become so like distracted with the world, with the things that we forget about reaching out to people, and it even touched my heart even worse because, like, okay, so I'm over here, all touched with this story, and I'm trying to do something positive, like bring awareness into the subject, right? So I go and I found this news where they had this picture of this lady, and I take that picture and I make a little post, and I post it on the Foodies Forward page, right? I haven't removed it, and I'm not gonna remove it because some people are like I'm trying to bring awareness into the subject because the important thing about this is, like, let's reach out to our elders, to our people that, they're struggling, people that, they're sick. Like, come on. But that's like my message. Unfortunately, I didn't make my right research, and it turns out the picture that I decided to pick, that I thought it was part of the story, which it was kind of like common sense, right? Because I mean, if it was a 60-year-old lady, that picture, it's probably like for like an 80, 90-year-old.
No, I don't know that old.
Well, a lot of people, they're commenting that. Well, so somebody within the comments, they screenshot something else, and they're like, no, that's the wrong lady. This is the lady. So I found that picture that they screenshot, and it turns out that's another story.
Mm-hmm.
Like, The lady, the 60-year-old that was found
That was a
deceased,
bank.
it was at a bank. She was there for 4 days, and nobody even noticed until the smell.
Mm-hmm.
The other lady that they screenshot, her name is Rebecca Wells. They say something about an ISD office.
It was like a school thing.
Yeah. Hey, Vanessa. Um, don't let them in. Yeah, it's quote unquote the lady with the big smile.
Yeah, I know. I know who she is. Don't
No,
listen to him.
but she knows. Like I told her that that's how you know her.
Identify her.
And anyways, like I make my little research now. I investigate a little bit better. And like I said, this turns out that this lady, her name is Rebecca Wills, 51-year-old, that was also found dead on her cubicle for an ISD. I don't know what ISD. I don't want to burn somebody, but they didn't find her body until the next day. Like people saw her dead. Like
And that's more people are involved in that. The bank, if it was a slow day, como que okay.
probably
But on ISD, it's like
It's
you
an
got
ISD.
cameras like everywhere.
Yeah, and plus it's like when you go out, when you get out of work, it's not like you at least know like your coworkers, como que hey, no ha salido fulanita tal, that she's still working, whatever. And like I don't know about you guys, but I've been a business owner myself, and all the employees that I've had the pleasure to have, I've always made sure that they're good. So when somebody comes in, I always make sure that I'm looking at their eyes and how you doing. I remember when we had the Doña Yaki, the teenager, the little girls that we had there, working for us. I would see the way they come in, runny eyes, red
No.
nose, and all that. And before they even clocked in, I was like, "Hey, you good? Something good or something?" And I would still try to make conversation with them because even though they're teenagers or whatever,
I got in a fight with my boyfriend.
no, and it wasn't even like that. It was kind of more like actual family issues,
Oh.
like a big argument with the mom or something like that. But I would take the time, and some people might even say something like, "Oh, come on, they're teenagers, like they're having teenage drama, like exactly what you just say, like my boyfriend, whatever." We tend to assume things that are going on with people, and to me, I feel like it was more important to be more empathetic with them, and try to like be more than just a boss, a leader, be somebody that they can actually trust and talk to. Just in case they were having a big issue or something like that, they could have somebody to talk to. So those teenage girls, where they were like in ninth grade when they were working with us,
19 por ahí.
they grew up. All of a sudden now they off to college. They're all grown up and everything. But it feels so nice that if they see me
They
at a
see you,
store, they come across me at some place or something.
Hi, Julio.
Yeah, and they see me with that respect, because I pretty much took care of them while they were working for me, and I've had their back. I remember the girl that was working with us, and I found out that she was being bullied. Remember? Elena.
Sí,
Yeah,
sí, sí.
she was being bullied at the school and everything. Turns out the bullies were like huge customers of our business.
you
And
cut
what
them
did I
outside.
do? Like they came. It was like a little clique of like maybe five.
¿Cómo dice la chava?
¿Qué?
La del catch me outside.
Catch me outside. How about that? Yeah. No, but I remember it was like a little clique of like five guys, and
Yeah.
they were all cool with me. Like they remember it kind of felt like el señor, el don ahí, like
Regañándolos.
No. Like when they would come in and be like, "What's up, bro?" and all this, and I was like el chaburruco over here, like saying hi to all of them and all that. But I remember, okay, I took their order, and then I waited for them because they would always stay like right outside just to like hang out, right? And I never mind that. To me, it was just like I'd rather let them be here than be out there doing drugs or doing something crazy. So they had the opportunity to chill while we were there in the business. And I remember I went outside and I was like, "So guys, ya know Elena, right?" And then they were like, "Yeah," but they were all looking at each other like, "Oh shit, he's gonna get on us." I was like, "So why you bullying her?" "Oh no." I'm like, "Don't lie to me. I know what like why. You don't like her working with us, or or is it something like that? Oh, no. And then one of them said like that they always picked on her because like since middle school or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, no, guys, don't do that. Like, come on. Like, I'm really cool with you guys, and I like to be friends with you guys, but that doesn't mean we're gonna continue that, bullying with everybody. Like, I
Mm-hmm.
hate bullies. So if y'all don't want to be on my bad side, just keep it cool. They stop.
I hope they stop for the rest of the.
And I really hope, like, they actually turn out to be, they see me in the streets and they, what's up, bro? They're still hi to me,
Mm-hmm.
and it's something, but it's just the little details that I pay attention to while they were working with me, and to me that was important. And
Yep.
and unfortunately, we've been so busy, and then like apparently there's another story,
Otra.
yeah, of another like an 80-year-old that also was found dead on her desk.
Ay, no.
So it basically como que confirms what a lot of people have been saying about jobs, that they don't care about their employees. Like the corporate world, they don't care how you're feeling,
Si te sientes bien, si te sientes mal,
No wonder why the girl Veronica, the one with the TikToks that makes, the sketch, the scenarios of
Oh, the Veronica,
Veronica,
yeah.
you have a minute, or can I get a second?
Yeah. Well, yeah, you can get a second, but it's 5, so I'll be leaving at 5.
Like no wonder why she became so popular, because people can
It's
relate.
true.
It's so true. Like to the corporate world or business in general, they lost to be empathetic with people. And I guess I don't know, but I'm over here talking and
No,
rubbing. But
tú síguele.
tell me, like, what is it like? What do you think about this? Like, because it's something really serious.
I mean, it's not just the older people, be in
Everybody.
general, yeah. Pero con los viejitos como, pues.
While you were
Y luego,
working,
es que maybe también people die like that porque son bien solitarios. Pero that's not an excuse. Como dices tú, there's always someone.
somebody commented that they were like, chill. There's people that keeps the bare minimum communication, so let them be. So because
No.
somebody's lonely like that, we should just be like, oh, it's okay. She was a loner.
Se murió como un perro. No, no tampoco,
Like, we shouldn't assume of what people are going through. And this is one of the things that I even made a video about it. And to me, it was like como que kind of sad to see.
O como por ejemplo cuando let's say que fueron pues malos, ¿no? In a way. Con otra gente when they were younger. Y ahorita que están viejitos, pues nobody wants to see them, ¿no? Pero we were talking about like dónde queda el perdón de las otras personas, También.
Mira, one thing I've learned, regardless, because I've had personal experiences que they had to put me in my place to kind of like forgive my parents and outgrow the things that we went through, ¿verdad? Y maybe there's still some kind of resentment in the inside.
Pero no.
Pero it's that love from God que te pone a pensar como que like, no.
Have to forgive. Me gusta,
Yeah,
no.
we have to let go. But unfortunately, there's people that hold that grudge on their parents, que it's just como que, like, literally, es como hasta lo ponen entre broma y broma, que lo perdone Dios porque yo no. Like, I hope God forgives you because I won't. Like, who are we as humans not to forgive somebody? So God can forgive everything and anything that we do, right? But we won't. It's I even did a quote the other day in my Facebook que decía 100% forgiven. No, how was it? I don't remember, but it was something about that I was 100% repent.
But
I was 100% resent and 0% forgotten, something like that. And that's part of like growing and seeing things, because one of the reasons why I really like to like reach out to my elders is because they have so much knowledge, so much wisdom. But a lot of their stories,
no hagas esto.
No, one of the things that I've learned on the times that I've like spoken to them, I'm trying to see because it's getting hot in the bottom. So I'm like, what the heck?
Mm.
So I'm trying to keep it like where it breathes. But one of the things that I notice about them, que a lot of their stories or the things, they're full of regrets.
Mm-hmm.
And big regrets. Como que I remember when I was talking to Bill, he's like one of the elder guys ahí
Senior center.
del senior center. He was like, try to spend as much time as you can with your family.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, why do you say that? And he was like, because I was always busy. I was always working. I was always traveling. I prioritized my job. I prioritized my career. And look at me now. It's been 2 Thanksgiving.
Oh, y nadie va a verlo.
When I went to drop off those pastries, that's like when I don't know, like,
Se quiso poner a llorar,
quiso llorar.
mijo.
And ahorita hasta
Oh.
se me hace un nudo like, en la garganta porque he was like, it's been 2 Thanksgivings.
Mm.
And he haven't seen his sons.
Donde no van.
Sus abuelitos, like sus nietos. And it makes it so sad because, like, regardless of what they did, if they were present or not, they don't deserve to be alone. And right now they had the time where they repent. Like they have so much regrets about the weather they win. And right now they're just trying to bring some closure to their lives and be like, like,
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Because we're
Es que
humans.
mucha gente, like, they show their love that way. Como esos papás que they were like that, they show their love, que no te hiciera falta nada, que no batallaras, que, and you have to see it that way.
Let's put it, for example, and I don't want to be like como que copiándola a Franco, ¿verdad? But the story that Franco...
Ya, esa es su misma historia, él dijo.
Él dijo, it's like, my dad was just trying to be a better dad, right? His dad, like when he found out the story about his grandpa, su abuelo would basically like, don't give a damn. He will go and spend all his money in alcohol. And he didn't care about anything, right? So, sorry, there's no money for food. Yeah, do whatever you can because I already spent the money. So he got to that point, but that's the grandpa.
So
Papa, that like his dad, he was also an alcoholic, but even though that he would have that addiction, like he continued the same route as his dad. But he said that he noticed that he made sure that they always had food on their table. So even if he was a drunk, they never were, they never passed a day without eating. So in reality, if you look at that, like part of like breaking cycles, breaking those generational curses, like how people call it, is when you want to become better than your own dad. So our parents, regardless of their...
That's how they show their love.
Yeah, regardless of their mistakes, the things that they do that we don't agree and that we easily judge, they just try to be a little bit better than their own parents. And that's something that unfortunately I've learned, even though after the things that I went through, okay, right now at this point, it makes me think and I'm like, damn, I probably shouldn't judge my parents the way I did for being how they've been. And unfortunately, that's the only way that they learn to show love.
Yeah, but like, in this case, mientras no afectes a más personas, like, okay, así eres tú, okay. Pero ya entra que afectan a otras personas, ahí es cuando estás mal, Porque ya no nomás es en tu familia y, like, let's say, pasó algo y nomás afectó a mis hijos. No a mis hijos, pero, like, de la familia. Pero en this case ya afecta a otras personas, ahí es cuando...
Porque mira, when I mean to forgive and to be there for people, I don't mean que, let's say, if, we're reaching out to these people and they hurt you. I don't mean to say, like, forgiveness doesn't mean to forgive and pretend like nothing happened.
Oh, no. You're going to take your distance.
Forgiveness means like you forgive them. You're still praying for them. You wish them nothing but the best, right? But now there's boundaries. they won't have that easy access to you like they used to. And that's one of the things that I'm currently doing right now. Because, repeat myself. When that lady told me that I'm recreating the things that I'm fighting for, she got me thinking, you know. I saw my grandparent. He died literally by himself, 94 years old. Like
did they find him dead or some?
No, like they found him like ill, about to be dead, and literally he just passed away in la casa.
Porque no duró mucho, right?
No, and that's because of the way that he was, right? So it makes me think, like, regardless of what happened with my family, I shouldn't even judge my parents like that. So I still have that connection. Hey, ma, how you doing? Hey, dad, how you doing? Just following up. Hey, I'm sick. I'm going to the hospital. Okay, cool. Follow up with them. Hey, how was it? Everything good? And unfortunately, because I know you even told me, like, sometimes when we speak with our parents, speak with our family, como que te da hueva. You don't want to, like, call them because the only thing that they tell us is bad stuff, right? You tell me, like, how's your experience when you call your mom?
Yeah, like, no, pues me duele esto, me duele el otro, no tengo esto, no tengo el otro. Nunca puedo escuchar. Ahora sí, escuché algo más bonito, I guess. Hizo ya los cuartos bien de la casa. She's like, oh, mira, mija. I'm like, oh, that's nice, to hear something different than the usual, que no tengo esto, no tengo el otro. Me duele esto, me duele el otro. Cosas así.
Y creo que sometimes that's some of the things that we shouldn't judge.
De que sean así.
Como que maybe I feel como que when they try to tell us things about themselves, I feel como que maybe they feel lonely.
Ajá, como que no tienen con quién decirlo.
Maybe they had like a recent fight with our parents, with our dad. Y a veces así te sientes como que si estás enojada, aquel güey te hizo enojar, and you have nobody to tell. It's like, because look, one thing I do remember about my parents when they would like fight a lot.
Pero es que ¿para qué si vas a estar así peleando? ¿Para qué estás ahí? But anyway.
No, pero espérame. Like, I hated when my dad would tell, ahí vas de quejona, nada más te estás quejando. Like,
que te duele esto, que te
duele esto, que te duele otro. So it's like, damn, if I put myself in my mom's shoes, she couldn't even tell him.
She had a headache.
She had a headache or she got something, because he would be like, ya vas a empezar, que esto y que el otro. So now that I'm all grown up, I can kind of be like, damn, qué culero. Like, I'm sorry, Dad, pero like, qué culero. Like, how is it that you as the husband doesn't allow my mom to tell you, hey, me duele algo? Like, in my case, with me, do you feel like I don't take care of you when you tell me that something hurts?
No, ahí andas hasta ver qué me haces y qué me das.
¿Qué te doy? ¿Qué te sobo? ¿Qué te preparo? Even though Yami's not good at drinking shit. Like, I can make your teas. I can make your remedies that I find online. De la abuelita or whoever,
Y si no me gusta,
and Yami won't, if it smells bad, Yami won't even touch it. Like, that's it. So, but you see, like,
But you try to find a way that I'll take it.
Yeah. And there's been times donde también, I'm never gonna forget what I make you feel bad ese día de tu periodo. Que porque you were all like ahí tumbada en la cama y todo eso. And like, guys, I was such of an asshole that I told Yami, it's been like 20 years since you have your period, right? You're not used to it yet?
You should get used to it by now.
You should be used to it by now. I was an asshole.
Like, you just said that.
But then, I guess that was like my Gustavo face.
Kicking in.
My Gustavo face kicking in. That's my dad's name. I'm over here like blowing out my dad, right? Ahorita le está zumbando las orejas.
Porque no puedo dormir.
But that's when, I decided to be a better husband. Be a better dad. Right? I mean, that's what I wanna
Ya viene tu princesa, so cuidadito que le vas a decir eso, ¿eh?
Es bien sentida.
Should I be like that?
I have to be careful. But You know, it's just the little things that
I know.
we have to look out for ourselves. Y también como que empatía. Like,
Yeah.
literalmente, I guess this world
Empatía.
is lacking of empathy. Porque we never try to put ourselves in their shoes.
Dicen
Or try
que
to understand.
everybody's, tienes que ser, o sea, que escuches y no juzgues. Pero es en inglés.
¿Cómo se
You
dice?
have to be quick to quiet and fast. I think Pastor Craig said that.
So anybody knows the right way?
No, porque fue Pastor Craig.
Sí, but I don't remember his things by...
His quote.
I know I listen to his podcast
But
all the
that
time,
was a
pero...
good one. Because he say, you need to be, como que detenerte.
Quick to listen and slow to talk.
Yeah, something like that.
Yes, that's when you become more empathetic towards people. When we are
Sorry,
quick,
guys. No me salen las palabras.
quick to listen, but we are slow to talk.
Yeah.
Because that's the thing. Sometimes we assume things. You
We
know,
don't want to listen and we just
and
like,
that's
cállate, no?
that's the bad thing that a lot of us just assume. And if we would like stop and be more empathetic towards others, when I mean be empathetic, I don't mean for you to like try to find the history of that person's because of the way that they are. Some people are angry with life. You know,
Yeah, you're not gonna do nothing about it. You cannot do nothing about it.
like the other day. Look, and it kind of goes with what we're talking about, but let me look it up. It's I asked ChatGPT. I was like, I'm huge with ChatGPT, guys, by the way, but I asked him. I was like, dude, like, why do people hate? You know, they're quick,
That you were telling me.
quick to judge, quick to do all this,
You should read that.
and I'm gonna read it. Look.
En pocas palabras le están diciendo tonto.
And he even let me fix up like something that I wanted to tell people, right? But look, this is what he says. He says, and yeah, sorry, I'm blocking my Facebook at the computer because I don't have my glasses. But anyways, he says, isn't it interesting how those who criticize the most and have the loudest opinions are often the ones who aren't making any real moves themselves? It seems that when people feel unfulfilled or stuck, they sometimes choose to focus on others instead of taking actions in their own lives. Criticizing others can be a way to avoid facing their own lack of progress. It's a reminder to stay focused on your own path and not to swayed by the noise of those who aren't contributing anything meaningful. I was like,
¿Qué te
damn.
dijo yo?
That was like como que rephrasing what I wanted to say. But one of the things that he says, like, unfortunately, some people
I'm just,
are they're just unhappy with themselves, right?
they have to be judging other people.
Right. So even if somebody wants to be a loner, somebody doesn't want to be like friendly with everybody, we still have to be nice with them.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go back with the customer service.
Oh my God.
You remember at Doña Yaki?
Yeah.
When people will come in, and you used to face it too, you know? I remember hasta Adela, she was telling me the other day, she's like, it's because there's some people that just ignore us completely. But just because, look, and this could be like a tip or whatever, but we all have worked at a register, or we are currently working at a register, right? That, that guy that walks in, and as soon as he walked in, you're like, man, this asshole never says hi's back. Right? And you know them. You probably has. And if Nasir is watching this, I'm sorry, bro, but you have some ugly ass customers sometimes. But we know that person. Trust me. Don't stop being nice to them. Even if you know that they're not gonna answer. Sometimes even joke about it on yourself. Because I used to do that. I was like, hey, how's it going, man? How are you today? Welcome. What can I get for you? Nothing.
Let me have.
It would just go straight to the register, look at the menu.
Let me have the chilaquiles.
Let me get this, and that. All right, man, no problem. I got you. Boom, boom. I was always nice. But eventually, I will never stop. Sometimes I was like, here we go. But I would see him as soon as he walked in. Hey, man, how you doing? Good to see you again. Welcome back. You know, I was always like in that good spirit. Always, always.
Aunque te fueras para cocinar.
Yeah. And one day, I'm out in Walmart. I'm in Walmart and everything. I turn to the aisle and he's there. He looks at me. He's like, "Hey, man, how you doing?" You know how, like, the joy that I felt?
Le hubieras hecho.
Nah. Like, if I feel so much joy because I was like, I broke that shield that he had. Because ever since that day, he would even say hi to me first. Or if I wasn't paying attention, if I was like distracted or doing something, what's up, Julio? You know, and he became one of the good like friends from the store. But
Pero
even,
¿qué hubiera pasado si no le hubieras como...
exactly. God, pinche mamá. He comes the asshole.
No, the day que no estaban en tu negocio, no tenías que decirle hi. Like, you don't have to greet back. So you would just walk y ya.
Yeah.
Y hubieras dicho, he will continue that way, ¿no?
Yeah.
Pero por tú estar insistiendo.
And he just, y créeme lo que, like, he even has me on Facebook as a friend.
Does he?
Yeah, and he sees everything that I post. He even tells me, dude, I love your videos. I love what you do. Hey, he probably might know that I'm talking about him. But, you know, there was a time where I thought that he was an asshole. But I still never showed that to him. I was still being nice. Why? Because I didn't know what he was going through.
Mm-hmm.
You know, maybe Doña Jackie was his happy place.
Yeah.
Right?
But he didn't show it.
He didn't show it. But he liked to go there. Right? So I didn't judge that he was an asshole. I was just like, chundito. Like, and I'm sorry.
Chundito.
Every time like, especially if it's Latino, que doesn't say hi or todo eso. I mean, a veces las costumbres son diferentes, you know? Like, everybody has their own traditions, pero para mí, and I guess it's like a force of habit, pero yo tengo la maña de decir que cuando no son personas que no saludan y todo, es chundito.
Las justificas.
Even my dad me acuerdo que decía que el tosh está abierto, guaye. ¿Verdad? I don't even know what that means, or I don't even know if that's an actual word, but, you know, that's how we would express that, que, you know, if somebody wasn't polite, saying hi back to us y todo, y era hispano, era, es chundito, tosh está abierto, guaye. You know? Tosh está abierto, guaye. And he got to me, pero I always learned to be more empathetic on that side. Y también, you know, soy de las personas que if you walk, well, maybe, I don't know si se acuerdan de mí, ¿verdad? Pero if you walk with me in Mexico or in high school, I don't know if my friends hated that. If you're watching this and you hated that about me, I don't care.
What was it?
I would always say hi to everybody.
Oh, okay.
Especially if I would always see that person, you know, like in a hallway. I knew that I was going to the other class and he was going to his other class. Y hasta era raro if I didn't see him.
We were completely opposite.
Sí, tu pinche callada, me imagino. Pocos amigos.
Sí.
Y yo no. I would always like, what's up, bro? You know, like fist bump here, fist bump there, y que esto y que el otro. Y at this, hasta ahorita, I still have friends. Que they be like me mandan mensajes and he's like, hey, bro, I don't know if you remember me. Yeah, bro, remember you? You know, like I look at their pictures. Sometimes I might not remember their name.
But you remember the face.
Yeah. In high school, era como que a lot of people knew me, but I didn't really know a lot of people. Pero I was good about like remembering their faces. ¿Verdad? And I wasn't popular like así, pero I was just friendly. Y just to have it. y cuando miraba a alguien que they were going through a sad or, you know. Boom,
ahí va Julio.
Ahí voy. Hey, ¿qué onda? What's wrong? Y sí, en high school era más como que, ay, que mi novio, que la madre, you know, like shit like that. Pero I'm like that. And up until this point, I still have friends que I see the way that they post como que indirectas, piedradas. Y que, like, last week they were like so in love. Y era como que chinguen su madre todos los hombres. Y que la madre.
Bro.
Out to this point, I still reach out and be like, you okay?
And so, especially if they're girls, they take it the wrong way. Oh, me está preguntando si estoy bien.
Ponle que sí. And I've had, you know, pendejadas going on, pero...
It
Creo que la mayoría de mis amigos y amigas que saben que I reach out just to see how they're doing.
Ya saben que tú eres así.
I pray for them. You know, like de repente como que
I'm sorry, baby, I'm so tired.
Oye, te aburrí.
No.
Como que to me it's just essential to just reach out. I know, and I'm not asking everybody to be like that. I just really pray for more people to be more empathetic. Because this world needs
At least 4 days out of 7 days.
Heck yeah. En honor a Denise Prudhomme.
Oh, 4 días.
Let's do a 4-day challenge. Like if you
We
personally
cannot do
think
the whole week, but do 4 days.
yeah, like if you personally think you're an asshole, that you don't know how to be nice with people, do yourself a challenge and be 4 days out of the 7 days of the week in honor to Denise Prudhomme to be nice to other
To check on people.
You know, that elder person that you see every morning, buy them coffee one time.
Yeah, talking about that. Hubo creo que una semana y unos días. There's a couple que siempre va ahí al restaurante. Siempre piden su blueberry pancake, side of bacon, 2 coffees y un plato para dividirse el panque, ¿no?
Is the one that I bought breakfast for?
No, es otra. Ya está grande, es como en sus 80s. Toda una semana no fueron, dije, no han venido. Yo nomás le decía de oye, ese no han venido. Y luego también Daisy, no han venido, Daisy. I'm scared que les haya pasado algo.
Ya se petaron por ahí.
No, se fueron de vacaciones. Pero pues there was no way to, to reach to them. So yo nomás me di cuenta que no iban. And then Adela was like, oh, hey guys, where were you? Creo que ella sí le preguntó y dijo que se habían ido a vacaciones. I'm like, oh. Pero si tú lo ves, yo pienso que le ha pasado a él porque él es bien como clumsy. No que tiembla, pero como que camina así como... Dije, ay, no le haya pasado que se haya subido la presión.
Como si tuviera
sí.
para nadar, ¿no?
Anyway. Ay, sí, yo me di cuenta que hoy no han venido. Ya llevan 3, 4 días que no vienen. Y todos los días van.
Sí, and that's something really cool about living in a small town. Porque people notice. Like, hey, I haven't seen this person. You know,
¿Dónde estará?
¿Dónde estará? I wonder if they're okay. So, I mean, I'm not asking everybody to be friendly like that, pero I just wanted to make that awareness que try to be more empathetic towards others. Reach out. That one person that you see every day y que de repente como que...
I'm gonna ask for their phone number next.
Yeah, no, not exactly, but no, just, pero... you know, a little tap in the shoulder. Hey, how you doing? You okay? Como dije ese día, you know, like, that one person that you see every day, que te la encuentras en el coffee shop, especially if it's an elderly, you know, make that extra effort to be like, let me buy that for you today. You know, como le hice con esta señora, what's her name?
Diane.
Diane,
algo así.
I didn't know her, but the few times that I went to have breakfast, I would see that she was really nice with you guys y todo, you know. So that day that day that she was there with her husband, comiendo.
Boyfriend.
Oh, that's her boyfriend?
Es que, like, she was married y he passed away, creo.
Oh.
Y ya, pues se quedó un tiempo sola y ya te anda de con
You
él.
should have not told me that, pobrecita.
Yeah.
Oh, bueno.
Creo que no se ha casado con él. No, I'm not sure, pero creo que no.
But, you know, it just was put in my heart.
Is she Daisy? Is she married to him? ¿Verdad que no? Es que Daisy la conoce más.
She's there?
Yeah. Well, it says Daisy watching, but I don't know if ya se quedó así o...
Pero I remember que nomás me nació ese día. I was just like, hey, you know, hasta le pasé. I gave Adela my card. And I was like, it's on me. But, like, when she gave me the receipt, it was like $7.88.
Es que siempre le dan descuento. Y lo que ella come, nomás es un huevito, one bacon y la mitad, un half a toast.
That's a bocadillo para mí. Hell no.
Y es lo que come.
Well. Anyways, guys. Time flew. 50 minutes, babe.
I know.
But
I laugh too much. I don't know because I'm tired. Have you noticed that?
Anything you want to share to them?
No, just be kind.
Be kind.
Aunque te odiaste de la fregada, but like, be kind.
Show your best face, guys. Smile. And if you're having a hard time, just pray to God. And trust me, like when we focus more on the positive and try to be more positive to people, like stop worrying about like, oh, es que me da mala vibra, or es que, you know.
There's people que te va a dar así, pero, be nice.
Be the light. God created us to be united. And regardless of that person's life choices or whatever.
We're not designed to be alone.
Yeah, we're definitely not designed to be alone. That's why God made husband, wife, friends,
kids,
community, kids, porque it's all about working together and being together.
Being with each other.
Exactly, being with each other. So, peace, guys. Thank you so much.
Bye-bye.
I'll see you on the next one. I think starting next podcast, we're going to be doing it on every Sunday. Should we give them the announcement?
No, we can do it next Sunday.
La Patrona Kitchen? Okay.
Yeah, para tener más tiempo.
There's some projects coming up, and unfortunately, it's going to be taking a little bit more of our time, especially Mondays. But we're definitely going to be more open for Sundays, so the next podcast will be on Sunday.
Yeah,
we're going to do it at Sunday nights. It's still cool. We put the kids up for bed because they have to go to school. And we can meet up, like Sunday. We can even have random subjects about, the things that we learn in church. Things if de repente Yami anda de chillón en la iglesia, or which is always me, by the way. I'm just throwing you that. Pero but yeah.
Es más bien de Julio de chillo.
I know. Soy así.
Soy así.
See y'all next podcast.
Sí, no cambiaré. No te creas.
Cálmate, ¿cosa más?
Valentín Elizalde.
Santa Fe Clan.
Oh, no, es que yo.
¿tú es otra?
Sí.
La mesa de así soy yo y no cambiaré.
No, este era el Valentín Elizalde, el que mataron. Pero es la misma, nomás que como en...
Pues tú con tus botadas y yo con mis choladas. Love you, baby.
What a combination. Ya, córtale.
Córtale. Le voy a poner el video. Good night, guys.